Morning all. It's about 6:20 in the morning. I just thought I'd let you know things are at the moment with me. Making a lot of sense, I suppose. I've done nothing much for the last 3 days except sleep day and night. I think it's funny. Excuse me. Might be over a bit. I ain't been out and done it. I plan to go out a little bit later on my scooter. I've been watching everybody's videos, but I haven't commented much. I don't know really. I just haven't. I'm just watching everything. I'm watching all prize ones and luckies, but and Steve Monk and the rest of you. But I'm just not up to it, I suppose, at the moment. I'm still fairly weak. I'm still swelling up and swelling down again. It looks as though I'm gonna have to put all this fluid in and fluid out until I get this. What do you call it? Not. Oh, sorry, mate. I keep yawning. Not pacemaker, but the other one. Oh God! It's what they use when they put them paddles on people and shock the heart back into going. I'm having one of them fitted. Nearly had it then in my chest, like a pacemaker. Because the heart, as I said before, the heart muscle is very weak, so I've got to put up this fluid. Went and bought a coat because it's very cold the other day. Last time I went out at Dartford down, as is living, I had to buy it about 2 sizes big because I can't do the zip up because the walls are on my tummy and everything else like. So when I get down to normal size, I shall have to wear about 3 jumpers. Yeah. I'm feeling. Oh, for God's sake. You know, I wasn't yawning just now, as soon as I'm on camera. Other than that, I'm okay. But, as I say, not quite with it. I nearly fell over arse over head a little while ago. And I don't know, to save myself or grabbing the door or something, because balance is still terrible. So I'm going to go up only a few hours' time. See me mates up the cafe. I haven't seen them. Every time I've gone to, go up there, I just don't feel like it. I go back to bed. But I've never slept so much in my life. It seems to be easing a bit now. What else was I going to say? Oh, God. Oh, I'm glad that site's working out for you, Pry. That's quite good, isn't it? About £3.50 a day. Electric and stuff, and nice. At least you've got nice people at the reception and that. Sometimes they're a bit off, aren't they? Some of the sites you've been on. What the hell's that? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, so and I've got a new jumper and all. Quite a nice jumper. Not this thing. This is what I sleep in because I get very, very cold, even in bed. Very cold. What else? Well, I bought myself a Christmas present the other day. I won't be able to use it yet. I'll join the drone people, like, for beginners, won't it be ages before? That's it, all fall down. It'll be ages before I can do. I'll put it together. You can. It's one of them with the cameras. I've got to learn to use it. It's quite. Takes quite a lot. I've been looking at videos of them. Like, quite good. Good built-in camera, which is what I wanted it for, really. That's quite good, but you can only use it in a park, and then on your own, they reckon, because when you first use it, they'll flash old controls, right? But I'm not talking about. It's quite. You know, quite a lot of controls and stuff to get used to. Just a beginner's one. It only flies it takes about an hour and a half to I think, using the USB thing, about an hour and a half to charge up the inbuilt battery on the drone itself. And you got 4 AA's or 3A's batteries in this. The only thing is, it only flies for 6 minutes. But it didn't cost all that much. I got it off eBay. Suit me. What else? I've got something else off eBay. Oh no, I've got a lot of George Michael stuff I'd lost. Got them off eBay. I put them on computer. Put all records or songs that I listen to most on here. You know. So that's about it really. I'm still alive, but I just make the odd comment. You know, I just don't know. I mean, the get up and gone at the moment. I'm just going through the motions. And I say I ain't been out. What was it? We got that Friday, probably Thursday. We got that coat, and I think probably the fresh air will do me good. You know, this is why I might keep sleeping. I know I say it's going off now, so I'll get some breakfast soon and wait for first light. I think it's about 7:30 or 7:45, something like that. And then I shall carry on. I don't have the district nurse anymore because that's really for people who can't get out, but I can get out and about. So I have to go back up the top to the surgery. The first one's 2 o'clock Monday, and the nurse has been looking after my ulcers and stuff. Oh God, for about 15, 16 years, because I suffered from them anyway. Maybe that's because of the heart thing, but you know, so I've got to put up this swelling and then down and then swelling. I've already got. They're not in any hurry. You know, first of all, they make you feel dodgy about your heart because it's in such bad condition. Now I've got to go, as I said before, to St Thomas's for this MRI. I swear I've had that done at DVH, which is our local hospital. There you go. They haven't sent me a letter yet. They've sent me a letter for, is it in March? I mean, March we're talking about. At the local hospital, Down Valley Hospital, for a consultant, see a consultant at 5 to 4. I thought, talk about arse backwards. I mean, so then it might not be such a bad deal with the heart at the moment. I mean, I still don't feel effects on it, only this swelling up of fluid. I mean, they got rid of a lot of it. And I've got rid of a lot of it through tablets since I've been at home, but it won't go completely until I have this heart thing done. God sake, what do you call it? Me and words. The other one is the pacemaker with 2 wires, but they've written that's if you've got heart trouble. Reasonable, but mine is a lot more. Oh, God, what do you call it? I've even been taught how to operate it on first aid courses. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, it's for shocking a heart when. If you find someone is having a heart attack, you get these out. You've probably seen them on hospitals programs, and they put the paddle either side, and they go clear, and they shock the heart with electric voltage, I suppose. I mean, this you can get. It's the same thing, but it goes. It's only small, right? They put it in you. I think it's about a 20-minute op, and 3 wires go down to the heart, and it'll shock it if your heart goes dodgy. But my heart. I mean, they might decide to pacemaker. I mean, my heart the muscle is quite weak. So, with all the other jobs it has to do, push things out, it's not pushing out enough to clear this fluid. You know? So I go, if I have this other thing done, you know, it should, in theory, get rid of it all. Yeah. Of course, as soon as I stop this, I shall remember what the bloody hell it is. Right, so that's it for now. I've bumbled my way through this. Nearly 10 minutes. So, I'll see you next time. But as I say, I don't comment much these days. Only the odd one or two, because, you know, half the time I'm bloody asleep anyway. I don't know if that's going to clear. Right, so good night or good morning for me now. And see you good people later on.